So today I'm going to take the portion which has been deleted by board for you, but it is important. So this is from chapter metal and non-metal, that is extraction of metal. Okay, so you just listen the topic so that you will have some kind of knowledge about this topic when you will go to the next class. So extraction of metal, when metal, they are like when we get them from the earth crust, they are in their impure state and they are needed to be purified. So this process of making the metal pure is called as extraction of metal, and the term extraction of metal from its ore is metallurgy. The term which is used for extraction of pure metal from its ore is called metallurgy. Okay, and the metallurgy involves the steps. You all can see this flow chart. First of all, the ore is crushed. सबसे पहले ore को crush करते हैं, and this process is called concentration of ore. Okay, now based on the type of the metal, we see that the metal, they are extracted in different ways. First of all, metal of high reactivity, second metal of medium reactivity, and metals of low reactivity. So we have three different kinds of metal, and for metals of high reactivity, they are purified by the process of electrolysis. Okay, and by doing electrolysis, we know in electrolysis we need electrolyte, there are cathode and anode. The pure metal moves towards cathode, impure left at anode. So this is electrolysis of metal, and this is how we can achieve pure metal. So if you want a pure metal which is very high in reactivity, then we have to employ this method. Now just come to the second one, metals of medium reactivity. And such metal, they exist in two different types of ore, carbonate or sulfide. Is this clear? Carbonate or sulfide. So metals of medium reactivity, they usually occur in carbonate ore form or sulfide ore form. So C for carbonate and C for calcination. That means the carbonate ore, they are purified by calcination, and sulfide ore by roasting. Now calcination, in this the ore is heated in the absence of air. In calcination, the crushed ore is heated in the absence of air. Please remember, carbonate ore, they are purified by calcination, in which the ore is heated in the absence of air. For example, zinc carbonate. Suppose we have zinc carbonate. Zinc occurs in medium reactivity, and this is the carbonate ore of zinc. Now if it is heated like this, then what we will get? We will get its oxide, and we will get carbon dioxide gas. Is it clear? So you all can see that this is the metal carbonate which is heated. We will not show oxygen here because it is indicating that we are heating this metal in the absence of air. So we will get oxide of zinc carbonate. Okay, oxide of zinc. Now after that, we will do reduction. We know reduction means removal of oxygen. By doing reduction, we will get the metal, and after that we will get purified metal. Now see sulfide ore. For sulfide ore, we employ the method called roasting. Now for this, we can take the example of zinc sulfide, which is going to be heated in the presence of oxygen, because this is roasting and for roasting you have to show oxygen, presence of oxygen, and we will apply heat here. So we will get zinc oxide, we are getting the oxide of zinc, and the gas which will be evolved will be sulfur dioxide. So this is roasting. Is this clear to everyone? And after doing this method, again we will get the oxide of metal, it will be reduced, and purification. So in this way we can purify the metal which occur in medium reactivity, carbonate ore, sulfide ore. Now see the last one, metal of low reactivity. In this we will take the example of mercuric oxide. Okay, mercuric oxide is heated in the presence of oxygen. You all can see the mercuric oxide. First of all we will show, because it is a sulfide ore, we will just do roasting after that. So if suppose this is, we want mercury in purified form, so mercury occurs in sulfide ore form, mercuric oxide, which is called cinnabar. Okay, the name of this ore is cinnabar. It is heated in the presence of oxygen, this is called roasting, and we will get mercuric oxide plus SO2, this is sulfur dioxide, and now this mercuric oxide is heated. In this way we will get mercury and oxygen gas. So this is the example of metal which occur in low reactivity. So children, this is just an idea about the process of extraction of metal. Okay. Now let us see, if suppose we are having the metal which occur high in reactivity series. So you all can see the, first of all, the metals which occur in high reactivity series. See activity series everyone, this is going to revise your previous topic also. Highly reactive metals, they start from potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium. Now from zinc till lead, zinc, iron, nickel, tin and lead, they occur in middle of reactivity series, and they are usually reduced by using carbon, that is in the form of coke. The last metals which are below hydrogen, that is copper, mercury, silver, gold, they are reduced by heating alone. जैसे कि अभी हमने एग्जाम्पल देखा था मर्क्यूरिक सल्फाइड का, उसको हमने पहले रोस्टिंग किया, उसमें से सल्फ़र हटाया, देन वी गॉट मर्क्यूरिक ऑक्साइड, और उसको सिर्फ मर्क्यूरिक ऑक्साइड को हीट करने से ही हमने उसकी ऑक्सीजन को रिमूव कर दिया. सो दिस chart will going to help you to understand that how we can purify the metal. Is this clear? Now let's see electrolytic refining of copper. Look at here everyone. For this method we usually, this is basically for electrolytic refining for the metal like copper, zinc, tin, nickel, silver and gold. And in this method, impure metal is made up of anode. Impure metal is made up of anode. Impure metal will be taken as anode, and the pure metal, a thin strip of pure metal, thin strip of pure metal will be taken as cathode. Okay, now you all can see this apparatus carefully. Here you can see cathode, this is cathode which is pure copper, this side anode which is impure copper. Now you all can see this is anode, it is attached with the positive terminal of the battery so that all the anions can come here, and the cathode is attached to the positive terminal of the battery. anion, positive, cathode, negative terminal of the battery. Now you all can see that electron, they move from anode to cathode. So in this way all the copper ions, they will move from the anode to cathode, and the thin strip of pure metal will become thick, and only the impurity will be left behind, which is called as anode mud. So in this way electrolytic refining is done. Now next topic is corrosion. You all can see corrosion also. This is also important for your general knowledge, but if suppose any question is asked out of this, so you will be able to answer. So you all can see this question, this topic. Corrosion means slow decay of metal. Okay, whenever any metal is exposed to air, it is called corrosion, and usually we see the example under corrosion of iron is rusting. Okay, so you see corrosion of some metal like copper. This is very important. Like when copper is exposed to moist air, and this air can be the mixture of H2O, CO2 and oxygen, then a greenish layer is deposited on copper, which is copper carbonate, okay, which is copper hydroxide, copper carbonate. So this is greenish layer. If suppose you are asked what is the tarnishing of copper, so you have to write this formula, CuOH whole twice, that is copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. Is it clear to everyone? This you can write in notes also. This is important. Now you can see silver, tarnishing of silver. You all can see it's tarnishing of silver. Silver when is exposed to air which has hydrogen sulfide, so this is going to form Ag2S, that is silver sulfide along with hydrogen, and this turns silver black. You might have seen with jewelry, silver jewelry of your mother, that it for long period of time when she uses it, it becomes blackish in color. That is just because of the turning of silver to silver sulfide, Ag2S. Is this clear? Now see rusting of iron. What is this composition? For rusting of iron, oxygen and some molecules of water, when combined together, then this makes rust, Fe2O3 dot XH2O, that means some amount of water molecules. So all these three corrosion, please note down in your copy. Okay, so this is this topic is now almost over. Thank you everyone.